Hi everyone and welcome. This is Radzi. Thank you so very much for being a part of this Fueled by Joy e-course. Welcome and thank you so very much for being here. I'm so grateful to be on your tablets, on your phones, on your iPads, on your computers at this time. Thank you for inviting me into your day and thank you for watching this video. Fueled by Joy is an invitation for you to step into your joyful essence. It invites you to explore and discover your joyful essence, that which is you. There are many ways in which one can describe our spiritual essence, and for me, one emotion or word that truly encapsulates it is joy. And I truly believe that anything that stems from joy is aligned with joy, connects with joy, exponentially increases joy, is that which truly connects with our authenticity, connects with our truth, and allows us to live our best experience. Each one of us, I truly believe, has this desire of creating a life we love, has this desire of experiencing a good life. And our experience of life is mostly within ourselves, is how we feel within. So your experience of this world and your experience of this life and your experience of everything that is part of this universe is basically your experience of yourself. When you experience yourself in joyfulness, when you experience yourself in connection with your brilliance, when you celebrate yourself, when you when you feel inspired, when you feel excited, when you feel enthusiastic, when you feel at peace, when you feel grounded, when you feel centered, when you feel at home within your being, your experience of the world, your experience of life is the same. So this is one of my main pillars, that your experience of life, your experience of the world, your experience of the entire universe is a reflection of your experience within yourself, your experience of yourself. Which is why I have started the Fueled by Joy Rebellion, because this Fueled by Joy Rebellion is an invitation for you to make this experience, the experience that you have within yourself, be a joyful one. When you connect to your joyful essence, when you invite joy into your life, when you spark joy into your life, when you allow joy to fuel you, your experience of this world, of this life, and of this universe is the same. And so Fueled by Joy is an invitation for you to bring joy back into your life. And I know that's it's counterintuitive, because what I really invite you to do is invite you to remember joy as your essence and let that joy fuel you. Let that joy motivate you. Let that joy inspire you. Let that joy lead you into creating a beautiful experience of yourself, within yourself, and therefore of life outside of you. So welcome to Fueled by Joy, where we take a shot. We go on an experiment, we go on an adventure to remember our joyful essence, to remember our beautiful divine essence, that which I describe as joyfulness. And in doing so, reconnecting with our authenticity, reconnecting with our truth, reconnecting with our brilliance and our magic and our radiance. So today is day one of remembering and being fueled by joy. And for today, we are taking the time and making a decision on where we would like to feel more joyful in our lives. And I always believe that life is interconnected, and each of the different areas in our lives, be it personal, be it professional, be it health, be it creativity, be it finances, be it relationships, be it romantic relationships, be it spiritual health, all these different areas in our lives are all connected. So there is no such thing as working on only one area in your life, because each one feeds into the other. But today I invite you to pick one area in your life that you would really like to bring this experiment to. This experiment of remembering and being fueled by joy. Remembering your joyful essence and leading with joy in your life. So the first task for us for today is to pick an area in your life that you would like to experiment and see the difference joy can make by embodying and connecting to it. So maybe it could be in the area of personal health. Maybe it could be in the area of relationships. Maybe it could be in the area of making money. Maybe it could be in the area of friendship. And I invite you to make this decision of connecting to joy and allowing joy to be the why behind what you're doing. So when you are chatting up with a friend, when you're choosing an activity for personal health and exercise and movement, when you're choosing to offer something as part of your services, if you are self-employed, wherever you are, let joy be your guide. So today, your invitation and task is to pick one area of your life where you are open to experimenting with joy and setting this intention for the week, that in this area in my life for this week, I am going to be prompted and inspired by joyfulness and by joyful essence. All right, so think of that one area in your life, and it could be anything that you choose to. Think of that one area that you would like to focus on for this week in your life, where you want to be inspired and be fueled by joy, and make a note of it. Remember and commit to that. So your task is to possibly journal or write to me about it and let me know that, hey Radzi, for this week, my area in my life, the aspect of my life that I am truly desiring to bring more joy into is this. All right. So that's your task, to figure out what area in your life you really want to be inspired through by joyfulness. And the second task for today for you is to list out things that bring joy to you, or that invoke joy within you, that inspire joy within you in that area. So for example, I used to hate exercise. I hated it. All right. I was a big person as a kid, and I was told that I must exercise to lose weight, to become thin. And as a result, I hated exercise, because exercise to me became this way of not accepting who I am. And whenever I exercised, it was a reminder that I was not good enough, that I needed to be fixed. And therefore, exercise was a way for people to fix me. And therefore, I hated exercise, all right? But in my Fueled by Joy rebellion within my life, the one area that I chose to bring joy to was movement, was exercise. And I brought that through dancing. So I began the joyful rebellion in my life through the one area that was like, well, if I can bring joy to this area of my life, I'm sorted. Life is good. And for me, that was movement, that was exercise, because I was a big person, and then exercise was, or like exercise to me equated to I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I need to be fixed. I'm not beautiful. It was a sign of not being accepted, no external validation, rejection, all of that. So in my life, I thought, well, if I can bring joy to exercise, if I can switch the energy from from anger, from the need for validation, from disappointment, from frustration to joyfulness in exercise, I can really support myself. I can really begin loving myself and begin this beautiful, joyful revolution of accepting myself, accepting my body, and then choosing to celebrate that and celebrate all of who I am. So for me, I thought, if I can bring joy into my exercise, boy, oh boy, that was going to be a big, big thing. So I decided I wanted to do that, and I turned to Koya, which is a movement practice I now teach, as my first step into the joyful rebellion into my life. And I said, you know what, this dancing, the Koya classes, they bring a lot of joy. They invoke joy within my being, and I am able to move. I am able to bring movement into my physical body, which is deeply healing, and it is also deeply joyful. So I chose an area in my life which is physical health and physical movement, and I said, well, what is the one thing that brings me joy in the physical movement? And that was dancing. And I started with dancing, and I remember that when I first found Koya, I danced every day for 6 months straight. I would just get to it every single day, and it was like 45 minutes of a good dance. Now dance every day for 45 minutes, and my relationship with my physical body changed. My attitude towards movement changed, and now it wasn't about I needed to be fixed, I needed to receive validation, I needed to be thin, I needed to look a certain way. Now it was just a deep connection with my physical body, and that is what I'm inviting you to do here as well, is pick an area in your life that you would like to bring joy into, that you're like, this is just truly dreadful right now, truly doesn't make me feel good, truly doesn't allow me to honor who I am, truly does not allow me to celebrate who I am in my life right now, and think about things that can bring you joy. All right, so for me, I discovered then dancing brought me great joy, and always connect within yourself, always look within yourself, because that's where you're going to find all these beautiful answers. So ask yourself, what will bring me joy? Right? What will bring me joy? So if you're a budding entrepreneur and you're looking for services to offer to your beautiful clients, think about an offering that you feel joyful about, that it's not about what other people are selling. It's not about how they are marketing and how they are doing their work. It's about what's bringing you joy. If it's looking at friendships and relationships with family, think about what's going to bring you great joy. Maybe saying no more, or maybe taking time off for yourself, or maybe going on a retreat with them, maybe going on a trip with them, maybe time off in nature is going to bring you more joy. So think about what are some of the things and places in your life that will bring you joy, or that are joy igniting within you, and start from there. And as a personal story to inspire you, I just want to say that 3 years ago in 2016, or 4 years ago now, interesting, maybe 3.5, because I found Koya towards the end of 2000. Oh no, I found Koya at the end of 2015. Never mind, so it's gonna be 4.5 to 5 years now. I started reconnecting with my physical body through Koya, through movement. I began my joyful rebellion. I hated the gym. I used to hate it. I didn't like it. I thought a gym was not a place for big people, because you were just made to feel big and made to feel not good enough. And to today, where I completed last week, on Friday, I completed 100 weight training personal sessions at the gym. So that's where my joyful rebellion has brought me. It started with doing something that brought me joy, to reconnecting with myself, to inspiring myself to pushing myself to doing something which I thought I would never do. I never thought I would hire a personal trainer. I never thought I would get into weight training. I never thought I would finish 100 weight training sessions. I mean, this is ridiculous. But it happened because I chose joy. In that moment with my choir, with my dancing 5 years ago, I chose joy. And that joyful journey has brought me here today. So today, I'm inviting you to choose joy in your life. So think about one area in your life that you would like to be inspired by, be ignited, and be fueled by joy in. One area in your life that you would really like joy to rule the roof for you in, and also invite you to connect with activities that will inspire you. All right, so activities in that area of your life that are joy invoking, joy inspiring, and that will really fuel that essence of joy within you. So that's your task for today. That's our beautiful welcome. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you soon. Till then, take care and goodbye.